mean, I'll leave. Like I said, when it comes to the time, I'll leave that choice up to him. How we.
Yeah. And if we went to do like train or bus, I'm sure one of us could soon sort out and pick him up from wherever
Manchester.
needed. Well, if he's training, he'll probably be able to get as far as Oxon or money, depending on exactly where you're having it.
That's a point. Yeah, because if it's the lakes, then hop up there, won't you?
You'll be able to, yeah, Oxenholme, and one of us could sort out from there, I'm pretty sure of that.
Well, if I'd have to, I'd have to go fucking get him, wouldn't I? Or
Well,
you get him.
Or I'd do it, so I'd do it, so like that, no biggie to me. We'll see, so we'll cross that bridge when we get there, it's just, we'll find the option.
Oh yeah. It just depends on him as well because of him when he's getting back and shit.
Yeah, here we are, these Japanese Zilkova they're called, I'm just chopping one down now.
Yeah.
These apparently are supposed to be like the best trees for actual wood quantity.
Right.
But like I say, the convenience factor of some of the other ones to me makes them worth.
Off this field, obviously no bale size change or whatever it is. There's 23 bales off it.
Nice.
So not even a full trailer load.
Well, only one bale short.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is, don't forget straw's a byproduct anyway, so it's not like. And then I still don't know, and it'd be interesting if anyone in the comments maybe knows what I've said before about whether fertilizer stage affects quantity of bales. I'm genuinely curious. I do need to start doing an experiment on that.
I thought you were doing the experiment.
I'm going to. I just haven't.
You just didn't get around to it.
Because what I'd have to do is have to set up a map with a field ready to harvest that wasn't fertilised. But then I'd have to roll my save back enough to be able to fully fertilise that field.
Yeah.
If you hear what I mean?
Oh, I know.
So it's not something I want. It's not something I want to do on Riverbend. And I kind of don't want to do it on like Oak Ridge with a field that size. I don't want 5 hours of harvesting to do an.
Yeah.
I'll have a think on that, because that'd be an interesting video, to make a video on it properly.
Zelonka.
I'd just start up a quick, either another Riverbend or one of these or something, just a brand new map of.
But you don't want to mix your. You don't want to mix your.
Yeah, but I'd only use it to do that one experiment probably, and then dump it again. It'd just be a quick.
Yeah, I know, but you don't want. You'd have to be careful. Put it in a save slot where.
Oh, I'd name it like experiment or something. I don't know. I'll have a good think on that, because that's something to think about.
Right, where's the cultivator?
It's either in the shed or right next to it. I'm gonna have to do something better with that, aren't I?
That's a direct drill. That's a small green cultivator.
We have a big red now,
oh, there
don't
it
we?
is. Yeah, it's by the windmill thing. Water collection thing.
Well, I tried to like literally line everything up fairly neatly. I put all the stuff to do with.
Yeah.
I tried to put the group stuff together.
Who put that fucking tree there?
God.
He's not here.
With his purple helmet.
Oh, fucking hell.
That was just
Who
insane.
said it?
Was Willow.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I see God with his purple helmet, and it was Tim that jumped on it. Most people are happy to see God's face in a pancake, not just.
I didn't realise she'd said it.
No.
And that was something she did, sir.
Yeah.
Ah. I can see why they're an ass. Whoa. That trailer did a slide. Christ, that's a Massey on the back end of it. That's a Massey on the front end of it.
Yeah, it's CCAS.
Fucking Sawmill's gonna love you. What the fuck's he bringing now?
It's a tree. Do you not deal with trees? Thank God the branches are like no clip though when they've been chopped down. It's only the trunks that really give you.
Oh god. Again. No, don't do that, you dickhead.
Hold down H to bring that menu up.
I did. Not. Yeah, I forgot to do that. Drop the column. Alright,
Don't do that, you might break it.
What?
If you drop the cultivator.
Yeah. That's annoying.
What have you done?
I was hoping I'd get away with that, but I think the plate, because I've got my window up, because I haven't had my window up because it's a little bit warm, I think I might slide the audio with the plane coming into land at the airfield.
Oh, I never heard it, that. I was hoping like I've got a fan on next to me. I don't think I'll just picking that up luckily while the window opens.
Hmm.
Wow, wood in the sawmill up to 53,000 litres.
What's its capacity though?
Capacity is 140,000.
Ah, so you've only got another 50 odd thousand, like 50 odd thousand.
90,000.
Eh?
90?
Alright, okay.
From 50,000. I might not feel it, I'm just gonna... Trust me, if I get bored of this, I'll move on to a new task. I'm just... just seeing what I can get done.
Problem is, it wouldn't take you that long.
But it's what, at the moment I'm being a little bit more, so I'm not just chopping down every single tree, I'm trying to pick, apart from the odd one that I come past to show you,
Hmm.
I'm sticking to the ones that sort of fit on the trailer a little better.
Yeah.
I mean, I considered renting one of those trailers with the poles on the side, but I thought, nah, I can make do with this, so.
Oh, you mean the proper logging
Yeah.
trailer?
There's a load of these, like, Scotch pines or whatever they are here, so if I just start taking these down.
Yeah. And... yeah, it's just... who knows? We have a plan.
Well, yeah, we do, and then it suddenly changes because either I have an idea or something presents itself.
Hmm.
I actually think we're doing pretty well. Like I said, the last couple of episodes, we seem to have turned that corner where making money suddenly gets a whole lot easier.
Yeah. I mean, we will, like I said, we still have the plan for getting more animals, but we needed to be in the position to be able to get them, and
we need to, like, we're getting there, like, you're now getting the equipment, so we've got the stuff to feed them.
well, we just need to get the equipment to feed them, but yeah. We have the chickens, but it's more...
Because the thing is, like cows and that, if you've not made the cow food, if you buy it, it becomes really expensive really fast.
Oh yeah. But
So we've got bigger grass fields, that means we can get more silage. We've got...
well, we've got silage bales, we've got...
I think we've got hay. Or we've certainly got straw. Yeah, I think we've got hay, I think you remember.
yeah, I think we've got hay. I think so. And Yeah. I have no idea. Like, it's hard to know what you've got and what you've not got without looking at stuff.
Yeah, I know. Hey, think of me who's trying to remember what I've got on this, and do I have this on it? Do I have it on like Riverbend, or is it on like a single page on a map that I'm not, recording on? It's sometimes it can be a bit. Plus, I have that tendency to like bulk record but leave gaps in between of time that means that I'm sort of like having to bring myself back up to speed.
Yeah.
I often find myself, I've tried to make it a habit of mine to at the end of an episode sort of say what I'm planning to do for the next one.
Yeah,
Just so if I need to, I can go back and rewatch the last 2 minutes. If I come back to think, well, what was I going to do? I know if I just go watch the very end of
Yeah.
the video, I'm like, next time we're going to do this, and this. I can be like, oh yeah, that was it. But I'm actually not going to do that now because I've changed my mind.
Yeah.
There's a mod come along that makes things a little more interesting, or I assume you'll be the same with some of your series, like you're trying to
To be honest, I've
keep
got...
track of everything.
Well, the only one is really at the moment is Satisfactory. I've got nothing on there.
And that's with Tim.
Yeah, trying to keep track of that, I leave it down to him at times. Because he will... we actually use Satisfactory Modeler. So it gives us all... It gives us all the numbers and how many machines we need and stuff like that. So it is quite a good tool. But when he decides that he's going to tweak things, it's like, I always say to him, look, if you're going to tweak something, make sure you send me the copy. Because then I can have it up as well. I usually have it up on Discord. Like, where, once, like, now we're chatting, I would have then Satisfactory Modeler over that. So then I can just quickly look up.
Give you an idea of what's going on.
And look. If I'm working, if he's working on something and I'm working on something separately, I can have my bit open and I know what I'm doing, which is what we are doing. I mean, I do have to get back. I've got to jump in that game and do a bit of back end stuff again because
A bit of homework.
Yeah. But I said I'll probably, if I don't get a chance, like either Thursday or Friday, I said it's going to be weekend now by the time I get to do it. Which, obviously I'm now busy fucking Friday because I've got to go and do this for bits.
So what happened? The footage you got was just no good or corrupted or something?
It was not... what had happened was at a certain point, it had got to this certain point, but the 360 degree all-rounder that I did didn't record. And I thought it had and it didn't. But it's fine. But I want to... Yeah, I want to do a little bit of extra other bits while I'm up there for, get a couple of extra bits of shots and stuff like that, so...
Are you like stuck in a bloody tree or something? Is that why? Yes, you are. So I can't why it wouldn't turn the way I wanted it to.
But... I mean, I spent, as weird as this sounds, like this afternoon, I started editing at 2 and I didn't finish till about 5:30.
Yeah, no, I can believe it.
Because there's certain bits, like on the only ones actually on my profile, so if anybody wants to look, if anybody wanted to watch it, they can do. Like any family members or whatever, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I have put my copyright on it, I
Well,
have,
we'll talk about it tonight.
yeah, I've put my copyright on it, but I have put their logo on. But and then I've done the credits bit, like a credit roll type thing. You know, filmed, edited, drone footage, basically all by myself. And then put a note on it saying all drone footage was done. All drone footage done within applicable. All drone footage following drone laws. And with permission. So, you know what I mean? It's then covering my ass as well, and kind of covers their ass because, you know, it was not done illegally.
Yeah.
Which it was never done illegally. The footage that I took, the permission was obtained from.
Yeah.
Relevant people. In other words, air traffic control.
Right, so the sawmill's up to 70,000 litres. I'm going to move on to other cover for a little bit. I might come back to it later. I'm not going to sell that piece of land.
No, so keep all the land. You turned time down, didn't you?
Yeah, because I want you to be able to get that field done. There's rain coming in, obviously, look at the time of day.
You want me to plant it?
Oh, well, we can find. If we leave it till tomorrow, it means we've got to hold the harvest for a couple of days. But yeah, we can leave planting till tomorrow. If we just get the cultivating done. Because hopefully by then the sawmill will have produced quite a lot of those long planks. I can do a.
It's just because obviously, even this cultivator is not the biggest thing in the world.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a valve to a tractor in the used vehicle section.
What was it? 372 leasing costs rather than for summer. That you leased.
Yeah.
What? English?
No, I agree with you about the saying there's a valve to tractor in the used vehicle section.
Yeah, and what's the price on it? What's the horsepower on it?
Probably 220 where it's sat, up to be able to go to 270.
Is it worth it?
Possibly, because it's it'd be like 270 horsepower, not be bad. It sort of means we could retire the white probably. Now I wouldn't sell it because it's worth so little to bloody sell.
Yeah.
All those things square count.
Well, that's what I mean.
Let me have a look over.
The only thing I've never...
Full horse. Go on, sorry.
The only thing I've never understood is, if it's in the used vehicles, why can we still customise it?
I know, I kind of don't like that, but you kind of need it, because if you didn't, they always seem to handle the lowest power, so at least it means you can.
True.
But then again, it's like the fact that you can take a 200 horsepower into the shop and leave with it at 300.
Yeah.
You know, you can upgrade it, which you still in real life obviously would not be able to do. I mean, with a front loader attacher on, you're looking at 150k.
Do we need another front loader?
Well, it says 600 quid to knock it off.
I'm just wondering, because we got the 8F and the
8S and the Seine, haven't we?
Yeah, but the Seine's not exactly the weightiest of...
We could probably sell the Seine then at this point.
But Alan bought that tractor. That's his little tractor, isn't it? Well, technically...
Yeah, but he's used it.
Yeah, but technically this one's yours. You should be in this, but, you know.
I've never kind of seen it as that clear cut. It's one of them things where...
It's got your sodding plate on it!
I know it has, but still, it's like... Right, so in a good spec, or a good tyre, this Valter's 151,000.
Is that with wheel weights as well?
Wide wheels and weights.
150. Is that with a front loader?
That's without. The front loader on is 153.6.
Just get it with a front loader.
I think it's worth having.
Yeah, just get it with a front loader.
Obviously, we don't have one, but you can use the Massey Fergusons if we needed it to.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but eventually, probably some of them we might have to get extra, because if we have one if we ended up having a one dedicated for the animals, animal stuff, then we're gonna need another one and a set of whatever to do it with, because otherwise we're...
No, I get what you're saying. I fully understand what you're saying.
No, because like we know, because if the... I don't know, because obviously if Alan's here, we're not going to be able to just cheese our way through shit. So if one gets busy with its front loader, we're...
Yeah, but we don't need another set of front loader. To be honest with you, I don't know what to say, because the same front isn't Quick, that's the other brand, isn't it? I remember right. Yeah, the same front is like a Stoll one. I don't know if it's won't fit because these are quick arms. Like the Massey is.
Yeah. No, but you know what I mean. If we ever needed one for, I mean, the Seine could have probably eventually just go on to
yeah, the same.
Animal work.
Took a weight. Took a weight on the back 3 points so it doesn't try and tip over.
That could eventually just get put on animal work, like the white could just get put on animal work. Then it's still sort of getting the use out of it.
Yeah, the white twist, like I said, the reason I'd be good selling is because it's got like 500 hours on it.
That's not worth a lot.
It's worth nothing.
No, I know, but that's what I mean. But it can be, rather than you say, oh, well, let's retire it, stick it just on the animal work. Retire it.
When I say retired, trust me, I've retired tractors and games and fast, and I always seem to end up needing just it's like one extra. You suddenly find you need a...
Yeah, that's what I mean. You just keep it around, but it predominantly is the rest of its life will get spent doing animal.
Yeah.
So it's still being used.
Oh yeah.
Just not in main what's the word I'm looking for?
It's not in regular use, it's just down to like light duties almost.
Yeah, it's not being used for
different like hard jobs. Yeah, I know what you mean.
What we're doing now, if you know what I mean. It could be just like a little job of, oh well, we need some seeds and stuff bringing down. Right, we'll grab the flatbed trailer, take that up to the store, and
there is actually some seeds sat in the shop right now.
Yeah. No, but you know what I mean. Just like that, you know, it needs.
Yeah.
Because the truck's not going to be always available, because that'll be mainly doing temple work or cement factory or hauling products to sell. I mean, unless you want to start planting the field, but I don't know how much time we've got before it rains.
Well, the rain's not coming in till 11 o'clock at night, so I probably can get it done.
Well, if you want to, because I'm not actually probably not that far off.
You're not. And I've got actually the planters at 6 metre working with. Luckily there is a bigger one, because remember one's a longer. There's literally only that tiny one.
Yeah, it's only piddly.
The one thing I will say though, folks, and this is interesting on my screen now, the hack from Zalonka still works. by attaching, because the seeder only does like a 16-litre capacity.
Oh yeah.
But a front tank, it glitches to think it's...
Yeah, you're about the front tank as well.
Yes, I've got the front tank on here, that's giving me like 1500 litres.
Hmm. I say I've not got much to do. I just wondered if you wanted to make a start on it, if you want to get it planted. Still there?
Yeah, but yeah. Make sure I get these. You know, it's like when you try to actually set things up at times, you try to get multiple bits going at once.
Yeah.
There's now parsnips going down on this field.
Okay. I did wonder what you were actually putting down, so... It's still going to take you a freaking while, like, but, you know.
Yeah, unfortunately this thing's horsepower. I don't know if I'm listening to doing 6 mile an hour. I'll tell you what it'll take, I can always... I still want us to completely lose daylight or get rained on.
Hmm.
I know technically it doesn't really affect planting in game, but...
No.
I don't know whether you need to roll. I don't think you actually technically need to roll vegetables either. It's certainly not giving me the needs rolling. But it's also not giving me any fertilization, so we'll need to... This will need 2 lots because it's going to be 0 on the field.
Yeah, I can't won't be able to do that till first stage, will I?
Well, you technically could, but no, it doesn't matter because he's going to grow at least enough time for the 100% on before he's ready.
I mean, there's nothing stopping me running around behind you, but...
It doesn't matter, we'll leave that. Gives us something to do tomorrow, doesn't it? This actually doesn't take as long as you think because this thing's got a decent working way. It's like the doing the carrots on that other one actually didn't take me as long as I thought it would.
The one thing I am going to suggest off the next lot of money...
Go on.
Self-propelled sprayer.
Or move to a solid.
Well, oh yeah, or move to a solid fertilizer instead, because obviously you know how much trouble we've been having with this fucking sprayer for some bizarre reason.
Yeah, you know, the option to go for... I personally have always preferred them solid, just the ones that just fling it.
Yeah, we can always get. We got any IBCs here?
If we have, they'll be down the side of the that little like garage. If not, it might be a case that we're out.
No, we don't have any IBCs. Okay.
I think if I remember right, we were running low. I was quite happy the last job I did, he just managed to do it.
Hmm.
You know, 41 and 5 are like a big field. I say if we can time it about right,
Yeah.
even if I'm to rent the big harvester for like 2 or 3 days, I think it can really work out worth it for us.
Oh yeah.
If I was field 7 ready to harvest, no, that's spuds.
No.
But there, with the Colossus, it's the same harvester again.
Oh yeah.
So it's not as big a deal, but
No.
It's mainly the 3. It's the stuff we can feed to the canning factory.
Yeah, it's a lot.
We've got all them different things he does, we might as well.
It's all big bags of seeds up here.
Yeah, I didn't think we had one. Just buy one, mate. We got the money.
Got 2.
I'm liking this Valtra, I must admit. They are nice tractors, and I always like the fact Valtra are the ones that you can customise the colour of.
I always used to be in Valtras.
Hmm. Well, it's Agco, so of course I'm going to like them, because they're basically the same as Fendt and Massey, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're all Agco at the end of the day. It's even got a windscreen wiper on the sunroof. Is that in case you get it really badly wrong?
Hmm.
I am not joking, it's got a windscreen wiper on the sunroof. That's what you saw. Jimmy Broadbent did a video where like BMW's added some new rally modes.
No.
Oh, if I didn't think it would make my PC just explode and fly across the room, I'd love to have a crack.
Well, they've got Beam multiplayer, haven't they?
MP, yeah. I've got it, and I think my PC will run it, but I honestly think it's very much at the top end of what my PC.
Yeah.
But they like. What's some of the crashes it manages to do because of the way the game works is just insane.
Yeah.
Did you see his video on racing a little Persian?
No.
Oh, mate, fair enough.
I haven't watched his stuff a little while.
Has your YouTube layout changed lately?
What do you mean?
Well, it's now gone to much bigger thumbnails. You only get about 3 per screen, 3 per line.
No?
I don't know whether I've messed a setting up or whether they're trying something, but now basically, you know how usually your thumbnails, the thumbnails are much, much bigger and you've only got 3 on a line. I actually find it friggin' irritating because you're still seeing half as much stuff on a page. I haven't actually got my phone with me, it's in the other room charging, so I can't use that for cross-reference.
Well, you're on about the app? Actually...
No, this is the website.
Yeah, no, there is only 3 on a line. Yeah, my YouTube has
They're
changed.
much bigger thumbnails than they used to be.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's a setting somewhere. I was just wondering the comments now going, yeah, you're going to hear it, but I don't like that. I like having a decent amount.
No, I think they've changed it. I think they've changed it.
I get, and from a creation point of view, bigger thumbnails is possibly a better thing, but...
Well, it's kind of handy for us.
From a user standpoint, it was nice having more things on a page.
That means...
Well, you doing that?
Ooh, that means there'll be another another episode for me to catch up on.
What's that?
Alex and his RimWorld.
Oh, yeah, we're doing that.
Because he's live for that now. I like his Anomaly series, but I love that one point in RimWorld is that Anomaly series. You don't hear Alex swear very often, but oh boy, that got him.
By the way, I know the way I do this is going to look odd to you. I skip every other line because I find the turn easier.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've seen you.
It means you don't have to do like a 4-point turn to get back on line up. Just in case you look and you wonder why am I drawing a radiator in the field.
Because
it's how I do things pretty much every time I'm seeding these days.
Oh yeah, you skip a line.
And then just go back the other way when you're done.
But yeah, no. He don't, like I said, sometimes he doesn't usually drop an F-bomb, but that made him drop an F-bomb.
I know, I'm just taking out a Deadwood contract. I've just seen it, so I thought I'll do it tomorrow. He's got like 50 hours till it needs doing.
Right, okay.
But I might as well line it up ready.
I need to see if we've still got this issue. Because if we've got this issue, I'm getting rid of this equipment. No, we haven't at the moment.
What? We haven't at the moment.
the issue of where this John Deere would
Yeah.
end up going up on its
Yeah.
front. I mean, let's have a look in the... While you're doing that, let me have a look in the... I hate the shop menu. Why does the shop menu
Tell me about it.
lag?
Well, I just don't. Apparently, there is now a mod which actually moves the vehicle tab back into the shop where it's supposed to be. Once again, probably PC only. I haven't looked at it yet, but because I still try and open the shop every time I want to look at my list of vehicles.
Yeah.
And I have to remind myself, no, it's not in there anymore. Because why would it be in the logical place with the rest of the vehicles?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm wanting to look in the shop anyways.
Yeah.
I get that they tried to make this a bit more easier. It just got annoying. This just gets annoying.
There is actually some I do like. Well, there is a mod which
Ooh.
there is a mod which actually means it sorts by price, including mods, which I do find that very nice. Because at the moment now you get all the default stuff first and all the mod stuff follows it.
I mean,
what are you looking at? Apparently Tim is playing Supermarket Together, whatever that means.
Willow. Yeah. It's basically...
Is that the other one you were thinking of if we didn't do
No.
Grocery Store Simulator?
No. Supermarket Together it's a bit like Grocery Store Sim. It is like Grocery Store Sim, but it's a free game.
Right.
It has surprisingly amount of fucking content for a free game. And it gets weekly updates. I mean, it is one that I have played with them too, and I actually enjoy it. I do enjoy that.
I might take a look at that. It's on Steam, I take it.
Yeah, it's on Steam.
Obviously, because it's Steam. Yeah, I might just have a look at that.
I'm tempted to drag you into it, to be honest.
Well, we want to maybe to look at after Grocery Store or something. Well, we probably want to do something different in between, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean... No, I mean us for something else.
Oh, right. Yeah, possibly. Right.
You know what I mean?
You know me, Matt. Willing to look at things. I'm not.
Now, I'm pricing up a Colossus fertilizer spreader here.
Right. And you made Colossus did them.
No, I didn't. Till now. So you can go really stupid capacity on it.
Oh, yeah, you can. To be honest with you, I had one of those in, I think it was 22. And when it wasn't a Colossus, I'd actually edited the XML file. But I did it for Lime.
Yeah, but we used...
I got really bored of filling a Lime spreader every fucking 8 feet.
Well, the basic capacity is 10,000 litres, right?
Yeah, and I'm looking at myself, and it's up to a 100,000 or a million.
100k. Capacity is 100,000. It says 100k on the capacity.
And also top speed of 48 miles an hour.
Hey? I'm actually looking at the trailed ones.
Yeah, I am. There's two. There's one, and there's what they call unrealistic.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the FL...
Yeah, well, if you look the next line down, there's another one. The same, but says unrealistic.
Yeah. Which goes up to 100k again.
And that's 48 miles an hour top speed.
Yeah. I mean, I was just thinking of one of them. It's only 20 grand.
I mean, yeah, I'm all for it. I mean, you probably sell the...
Yeah, I sell the others, but...
And we've got big enough tractors, I'm pretty sure, to handle it these days.
But I wouldn't go stupid capacity.
No. Like I said, I did that in the past. I edited one. And I only ever use it for lime. I got really... Because I don't know if you've ever done liming properly on the game.
Yeah, I have.
You go through a lot of lime.
We used to do lime... The problem was I used to use that other... Was it the... fucking hell, it was one that we used to have on the... But do you remember the one we used in Comp MP?
Yeah.
That one. I used to have that one.
But I edited its capacity to like 2.8 million litres.
Christ.
Because I got, like I say, it was just for... I think I was on like Carmsden, so the size of those fields,
Yeah.
you were literally a full thing of lime on a regular one wouldn't even do one frigging row.
No.
And I was like, I can't be asked filling this every time. So just
I mean, I mean, that's the thing. Can I get one?
yeah, you got my clearance here, mate.
But what? Um.
The thing is, when it says 48 mile an hour, it'll still be limited by whatever tractor you put on the front of it.
No, I wasn't getting the unrealistic one. I'm getting just the other one above it. But
I
what?
possibly wouldn't get the 100k. Well, it's up to you. Get that if you want. Because the thing is,
Problem is,
we're going to have to buy the fertilizer. So if we go, I suppose if we just dump in it like 20, 30,000 litres when we can afford it, it'll last us a while in theory. It's entirely up to you, man. I'm not worried.
Okay. I'm actually kind of curious. No.
I think on that, a lot of our field, there's a couple of fields only one stage fertilised. Everything that's going to be like ready to harvest is fully fertilised. Not too bad. Because we're going to have 2 fields ready. The field of soybeans and the long grain rice are going to be ready tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I've nearly finished my run one way. I was going to go back the other.
Yeah. Can we...
Doing pictures of motorbikes, certainly.
We can't sell pallets, can we?
Pallets of...
Like... liquid stuff?
No, I don't think so.
Like, might be worth...
You might be able to like shove it on the train or something like that at an absolute push. You mean like liquid fertilizer? No selling points available.
Well, it might
I
be...
would just empty that IBC in the farmyard and we'll just keep it in the shed. 'Cause you never know, we might just get... There's some seeders that use liquid fertilizer. We might find ourselves with one of them at some point.
True.
Or we take a contract that needs it or something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't just let it go because you won't get paid any extra for it.
Well, we still have there's like 2 IBCs up at the shops and seeds up there. But the IBCs were...
Yeah, we'll find it useful at some stage, don't we? Right, I'm starting my run back down the field the other way.
Just got to remember how to unload this fucking thing.
Control I. Might not be able to do it at the shop because you're on... Do the shop because you're not on our land, but it's control and I normal.
There we go, that's that. It's the front one, isn't it? There we go. Right, that's 2 IBCs there.
Sometimes what I try and do is if there's not a lot, is load them, see if I can load them both into one pad and at least it chucks them out as one. I've totally lost you there, haven't I?
Yeah, but the tank was on the front, wasn't it? There was 2 separate tanks.
Yeah, that's what I mean, because sometimes you end up at a point where, say you had 400 in the tank at the front and 300 in the machine at the back. I'd load them both into the tank at the front because then you'd unload them as one IBC.
Yeah.
You're just consolidating it together rather than having...
The problem is the front tank, I think was called.
I do it with seeds quite a lot. I don't like loads of pallets. You seem to end up with loads like half pallets of seeds.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll load them all in and then just load it as one. What the hell, I finished that bottle already. Jesus.
What are you drinking?
Aldi's own summer fruits.
Oh, right, okay.
You can eat like a big milk bottle. I come to a conclusion with myself. I'm drinking far too much time spent just drinking like Coke or Red Bull. So I need to occasionally add something non-fizzy in.
Yeah, I mean, I've been drinking a lot of juice today, so.
Yeah, I tend to drink like tea, or I try and drink more water, but just having like summer fruits or something in the house just encouraging me to maybe pick that up rather than a can of Coke.
Oasis. I used to drink a lot of Oasis.
I mean, we got a KFC last night and I had one that I actually had a crush on rather than a drink.
What the hell's a crush? Oh, it's like
Basically, it's like the ice cream
milkshake
thing.
in it.
Yeah, it's like the ice cream milkshake thing.
Yeah. Pull the legs then.
Yeah, well, my plan for tomorrow was going to be
There's only
pick
one
up any
pallet
more
legs.
mushrooms that have spawned.
Yeah.
Pick up anything that spawned. Go down to the canning factory, pick up everything that's spawned there, and go and sell it all at the farmer's market.
I dare to think how much has spawned actually down at that farmer's market.
There's only about 4 pallets right now.
Yeah, right now.
But yeah, once we skip the night, and then after that, one of us, cause what I'll probably do is I'll put the little trailer on the back of the Dragon, get any more cement, and get all the wood, and then take all that to the sawmill.
Yeah.
Take it all to the temple, sorry, not to the sawmill.
Hey, I knew what he meant.
Yeah, you said yeah, you agree, but I knew what I meant. Me no words good.
No.
You fail English? That's impossible.
Problem was, I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
That's...
But yeah, if I run all that over there, that'll number one give us a nice payday, I would imagine.
Hmm.
And what I might just do is I'm going to turn all the other productions back on at the sawmill. Just because I guarantee you, after the long planks, we're going to need something different.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wood up there, so we might as well... You see, selling them to us just about paid for the
Yeah.
new one, hasn't it?
Hmm.
And the only thing is we can't do herbicide, but I'm pretty sure we have weeds turned off anyway, so that's a bit of a non-issue. So yes, that's a bit of a non-issue. Hey, there's a hardy liquid sprayer in the used vehicles in the section. Also, as well, I realised that thing only had like a 24-metre width, the one you bought's like 40 odd, so that's going to make things the meaning of life.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's going to help us out. Get things done a bit quicker.
Yeah. I know I've spent quite a bit there, but...
You just think over there, you're not the one who bought a $500,000 piece of land.
Well, yeah.
But like I say, I'm pretty sure even now, yeah, it would sell for the exact same amount of money I paid for it. So you can basically pillage as much wood off it as we want. And then just hand it back.
Yeah. That's the only thing I find disappointing with the game is it doesn't... Or not to my knowledge, it doesn't regrow trees.
No, I don't think the AI plant them.
No.
Maybe I should make that a thing before I sell that land. I've got to replant some trees on it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You'll forget.
Yeah. This will probably do off recording as well. But yeah, in fact, I'm going to say now I'll make that a thing. I'll do it off recording, but I will go up and plant a few pallets of trees up there before we sell it.
Yeah.
Even digital deforestation is deforestation, folks. Don't do it.
Tell that to Forestry fucking Commissioner Graz.